Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about my cold weather setup for my glove and my heating setup that I've been using. I've kind of alluded to that a little bit in the last couple of videos, so I'm sure you guys are interested to find out a little bit more about that. So it's basically comprised of two components. One, the glove, and two, the heater. So let me show you both of those here. So here's the glove. This is a glove that I got on, I got this from HobbyKing, maybe. HobbyKing or Amazon, I don't remember. Anyways, they're all over the place. Turnigy glove here. And the only change that I made to it was, see the little hole right there in the middle? I cut that little hole there because I use a pinching setup. So I use the neck strap, let that hang down, and I pinch control on the sticks. So that works best for me if I've got the neck strap there and I've got the balancer, and so I cut that hole there for the balancer to come through, and then I can connect the neck strap there to the balancer. So that's piece one. The second piece is this. This is the temperature control here, and I don't know if this is going to be backwards or not in the video. We'll see. Anyways, temperature control. Got this on HobbyKing, 15 bucks. So it comes with this here, and I've already modified it there and put an XT60 on it. It comes actually with alligator clips connected to it. So I just cut those off and I connected an XT60. So to power it, I use this 5200 3-cell LiPo. The power on this thing is 2 or 3 cells is what it takes. And so what I do is I'll put that inside the glove, and then plug in my battery to it there, and the battery fits inside of the glove too, and just crank it up. You can adjust it from, let me see, I think it says like 20 to 80 or something like that. Let me see, no, 30 to 80 degrees Celsius, which is pretty warm. So I typically have been running it like, I don't know, down the bottom end, 40 or 50 Celsius, something like that. So not too much, doesn't take too much, but you can keep cranking it up. And that 5200 lasts forever. I just checked it. I went to like recharge it because I'd used it the other day, and I'd been using it for a good while. I had the thing plugged in for a long time and hadn't used hardly anything. So you could easily get several hours on that 5200 in there. So, and keep your hands nice and toasty and warm. So I'm going to show you what I did. Basically, I cut 2 little tiny holes in the bottom, and I ran a zip tie through, and that holds the temperature control down on the bottom. And then I just lay the heating pieces down on the bottom of it and the battery down on the bottom of it. So when I hold it, those kind of drop, they kind of sag down because it's got extra space in there. Keeps it away from the controller and stuff too, so you're not like directly touching it all the time. But even if you did, it's not, they don't get like, too hot to mess anything up. Puts out the heat and keeps you all nice and toasty. So let me flip over here and I will show you. All right, so here we got all the pieces. So this is the glove here, the Turnigy glove. And we've got the heat control here. You can see that you can control it and you can crank it up or down. Right now I've got it, I don't know, low 40s, something like that. You can see there. These are the heating pads here. These get nice and toasty and warm. Then of course my power supply, and plug it in here. This is where I cut it and then just solder me on the XT60 there. And then of course my neck strap, and this is what it did have on it here, the alligator clip. So cut that off. And then my transmitter. And so here's the balancing thing here, and I cut that hole right there. Down here I've got, this is where I ran the zip tie through. I punched 2 little tiny holes in this to run the zip tie through, and then that zip tie on the other side goes around this, that holds it in place, keeps it from moving around, and then I just lays in the bottom. So we'll go ahead and put this in here and I will show you what that looks like. Alright, so you can see here I've got the heating thing down the side here, so I'll kind of try to show this to you here. So the heating control, see I've got that, you can see through there, it's zip tied. There's the, again, there's the back side of the zip tie there. The zip tie goes through there, wraps around it, and that lets me hold in place. So then when I'm got my hand inside here, I can quickly adjust this temperature. I can adjust it up or down, whatever I need. And then I just leave these down here in the bottom, so then when I'm holding this up, they kind of float down on the bottom there. We'll put the transmitter in, and I'll show you how that works. This battery, what I'll do is I just slide the battery up through the arm here, and I just kind of lay it in here. It just kind of lays in the side there in the bottom, and then that plugs in to power. Where's the power? Right there it is. So got the power here, right? This is where we plug it in, and this right here. So there, plugged in. Now you'll see in here, you can see it's on, and then you can adjust the temperature here. With this, you can turn this either way you want to turn it up or down. Once it reaches temperature, the one light will go out. So let me adjust it on there. See that now it's just a red light. If you turn it up, I want to be hotter. Now the other light comes on, the orange light comes on. And then once it reaches temperature, then inside here, then it kind of shuts itself down there, and it'll just maintain that temperature. So if it gets colder, it'll reheat it. So that's nice and warm, toasty in there. All right, so we'll go ahead and unplug this here. All right, so we'll get the transmitter here, and I'll put it in there, and you can see how this all works together. All right, as you can see, you got the transmitter in there now, and you can see here's my my lanyard, and you can see I ran that through this here, and it keeps that inside there. And now when I want to control it, here we go, I'm inside there, boom. Got plenty of room to hold that. So now I put this around my neck here, and I'll show you kind of how this. So now we got it hanging off my neck here. There we go. I got this big battery down there. It kind of tilts it, so you just kind of sit it in the middle. All right, there we go. Now we are hanging nice and level, just where we want it to be, and I can control it just fine. Put my hand on one side here, you can kind of see. There we go. Pinch those controls. There you go. And that's basically all there is to it. And hope you guys enjoyed this little tidbit there. I'll have links to the stuff that I bought here, this glove, the heating thing. I'll have those down in the description, and hope you guys can get you a nice setup and be able to fly in the cold. I know some people want to fly from their car, and that's great, but for me, I like to stand. So sitting doesn't really work, and so this allows me to stand and keep my hands warm. So you guys have a great day. I will see you guys in the next video, and I'll leave you with a little bit of footage here. See ya.